too much because it is on my dashboard. Alright, cool. So I just wanted to do a little update. It's been 10 months of me being on the road. Because, that's a long ass time. Like, that's a long ass time. I can't believe I've been on the road for almost a year. Living in the truck for almost a year. So, 8 months ago, I gave up my apartment. So, about November. It's July now. But, I've been on the road the whole time. The only time I went back to my place was to clean it out because I broke my lease. So, and in these 10 months, guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little swollen, and not in like a good way. I mean, my arms look a little good, but I kind of got a little fluffy, if you catch my drift. Like, my belly rolling over the coochie right now. It's insane. So, any of y'all thinking about getting on the road, don't let yourself go. Don't be like me, because I definitely let myself go. It's just been hard. It's hard to eat healthy. The first few months was just me eating at Pilot all the time. Blah, blah, blah. I shouldn't have done that. That's on me. And, there are times, because it's easy. It's easy to just go in and grab something quick to eat. Or a lot of them have, like, McDonald's or Wendy's. Or I've seen Arby's sometimes. Like, Love's and stuff. But it's like, sometimes I just don't feel like cooking. I do have the stuff to cook. There were a few times where my inverter went out and I couldn't, and I, lost like hundreds of dollars worth of food. That wasn't fun. But now everything's good, everything's set. But again, it's kind of hard. It's really hard, especially once you already lost your flow. Like, I was working out every day. I went from working out every day to not. And it was easy back when I was, working for a mega carrier, shout out to Western Express, because I had a 10-hour reset, and then I started working for the Russians, and if you know, it's kind of hard. Like, sometimes all I have time to do is to eat and sleep, sleep and shit, sometimes not even that. So it's been very difficult for me when I don't have the time or I'm tired, because I drove longer than I expected to drive, if you catch my drift. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the money's good. I'm making really good money. I was able to pay off $18,000 of debt in the last 5 months. Probably more, actually. Probably close, yeah. So I paid off every single one of my credit cards. I saved money as well. I have one credit card left that has like a $10,000 balance, and then I have my nearly $20,000 from student loans. So I have like $30,000 to go before I'm completely debt free. And my goal is it is July. I'm trying to pay it off. I'm trying to pay all of that off by December. So July, so August, September, October, November, December. Sorry, did I say September? I meant December. I have 5 months in which I want to pay off $30,000, which is definitely possible, making the income that I'm making and the fact that I don't have any bills other than my cell phone, as I live in the truck. Like, I've been living in the truck, not paying rents. My car got repoed last month, or earlier this month, and I just felt relief because that was another $1,200, like $700 payment, $500 insurance. And no, it wasn't anything fancy. I didn't have no Beamer or no fancy car. I didn't have no Tesla. I didn't have any of that. I had a Hyundai. My credit was just so bad that my payments were like $700 something a month, like $715 a month. Crazy, right? No, $720 a month for the car. And like $4 something for the insurance. Yeah, and we'll never do that again. I just was drowning, and I was like, I can't get anything done if I'm doing this. So I had to let it go. Again, I didn't want the car in the first place. You know, the whole time I just like, that's, I don't know. I might get into that later, but I'm not trying to bash anyone right now, because at the end of the day, that was my dumb decision to do that for someone else, and I never should have done it in the first place. I set myself back. But yeah, everything happens for a reason. If none of that happened, I believe I wouldn't be sitting in the seat today. But again, if none of that happened, I wouldn't have half the debt that I have now. But cool. Paid everything off. That's the important part. Paid everything off. Most things. But yeah, so I'm gonna get back into that. My plan, my goal is to pay off $30,000 by December, or by the end of December. I want to go into 2027 without that, and then after that, I'm just going to start aggressively saving. I got me an EIN number, registered a business technically. Things are going good. I want to go into how when I was at Western Express, I was making like, my lowest check was like 3 something. My highest check was like $900. So what would that be? Like an average of like 6 something a week, maybe $600-700 a week. Not great, right? Kind of really sucked. Really sucked ass. But I was still, and then I still had rent at the time when I first started. I was broke all the time. I had to feed myself. Horrible, right? Now I don't have rent. Now I don't have a car eating. I'm like burning a hole in my pocket, all that other shit. Now I'm literally just have that one bill. Went through a breakup. So I'm saving money in more ways than I've ever saved money before. I'm paying off so much debt that would have took me years to do if I didn't give up everything. So I had to. I'm tired. I don't know if you see, but I'm tired. My goal is to pay off all my debt. After I pay off all my debt, my goal is to save like 50 bands and try to pay my way through nursing school. I would like to get my LPN, since it's like a year. Do that. Work a little bit. Gain experience. Do a bridge program to get my RN. Work with that. Gain experience. Stuff like that. But for now, trucking's paying my bills. So if I gotta do trucking for a few years to save up enough money to do that, I will do that. But I think after I save a certain amount of money, I'm gonna quit. I don't know if I can continue doing this long term. Especially not working for no damn restaurants. Maybe I'll stay working for the restaurants for a couple of years, and then after those 2 years to be saving. Because when I tell you, I went from making like $600 a month or a week to like about $2,000 a week. It's pretty freaking good. I think last month I averaged about 2.5 a week. And again, pretty good. Like, it's more money than I've ever made. Last month it was 5 weeks in a month, so I averaged 2.5 a week, but I made, do the math, over $12,000. Yes, that's right. And that's how I was able to pay off the majority of my credit card debt. I didn't buy anything stupid. I literally paid off all my debt, and I had a hella collections. I had 3 derogatory marks, and I had like 6 things in collect. I paid off every last single one. I'm tired right now. I'm so tired. And for now, I'm really just chilling. I'm chilling. I have an easy load. I'm getting the sleep I need to get. Making up. Sleep debt is a real thing. Like, I went to take I was driving this morning, and like 2 a.m. Got the load at midnight. It was early. It was just supposed to be ready till 6. And I'm like, you know what? Drove to a truck parking lot, and I was like, I'm just gonna rest my eyes for a couple hours, get up, and start driving again. My body shut down. I literally, I slept from like 2 a.m. to like almost 10 a.m. That's 8 hours. I was supposed to sleep for 2. And even now, I feel like I can barely keep my eyes open. So, but I showered. Laundry's getting done right now. When that's done, I'm literally probably, it's only 5. Damn, it's only 5. I'm already tired. So 6, whatever. So, I'm really trying, guys. I'm really trying to keep my eyes open. I wanted to take a nap, but I have a Walmart order coming, and I don't want it to, I don't want to fall asleep, you know? I might cancel the order. And then pay extra for them to come in that hour, because I scheduled it from like, supposed to come between 7 and 9, but I'm so tired, and I don't want to stay up. I'm literally going to stay up to do my, I don't know, I might take a little nap. We'll see. But it's a small little parking lot. I wanted to walk. I might walk. But nonetheless, sleep is so important. You don't want to be one of those people falling asleep on the road. I saw somebody yesterday at a pilot, when I went to fuel up, knocked out. He was knocked out. Knocked out at the pumps. Nobody in front of him. Truck on. I'm talking about he was at the pumps, and he was just like, I was like, damn, I feel it. But I kept going, and then I drove for like 2 hours, and I was like, because I had only been driving 30 minutes at the time, but I was so exhausted. Even now, I feel tired, even though I slept 8 hours. I'm already ready to go back to bed. I can see why, like, the Russians want you to have a certain amount of experience. There we go. And, you know, it's for good reason, not only insurance purposes, but this is not where, when you're still making rookie mistakes and stuff, it's just, and then add tiredness to that, it's just not in a situation you want to be in. So, I'm at my second restaurant company. The first one I lasted 3 months, and then I just quit. Things were going decent, but I just was not feeling the vibes. And then the owner said some things to me, and I didn't feel comfortable at that point to be there. So I dipped. Yeah, it is what it is. But they were a good company. They were pretty decent, and they actually ran legal, so, and you could still make I was still making like 17 to a week, so decent. With these guys, I'm touching more money than I've ever touched in my life, but I'm about over this. I'm about over this. I gave my 2-week notice, but they're like, no, please, how do we convince you to stay? You're such a hard worker. I know I'm a hard worker. That's why I was so pissed off when I sent them an email voicing my concerns, and I just did not feel like my words were being taken seriously, or anything was taken seriously. I just did not feel like I was like, I'm over this place. I'm not going back in your truck. I'm bringing it back, route me back, blah, blah, blah. But they don't want to hear all that. So I think I already have a couple jobs lined up. I think I'm going to leave anyway. But instead, I guess I'm just going to have to ghost them. I'm not ghost them. I'm going to take leave and then maybe never come back. So that's that. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I think I'm tired because of this freaking McDonald's. I shouldn't have ate McDonald's. I ate ice cream cone, a large fry, and a blueberry cream pie, which isn't as good as the strawberry cream pie, by the way. And I thought I already ordered one. I ordered two. I only ate one though. I can't do it. I can't eat the other one. My stomach, I feel like I'm about to explode. So, yeah. If you find you a decent restaurant company, but you have to do your research, because if not, you could run into someone or a company that isn't going to be good. One that, cheats you out of your check, this, does that, the other, all the horror stories, does it pay you? No. I'm getting paid really well. But it was literally there at, like, just the shit that happened made me go, nah. And it wasn't about the money, even though my truck was broken down, all this other stuff, considering going to another company. But at the same time, I'm comfortable here, but at the same time, I think the other place I might get more sleep and could still make about $2,000 a week. At this point, since I've paid off everything, most things, I think I might just chill. Do something where even if I make a little less, if I get more sleep, I think that's the most important thing. Like, when I take off, I don't even know what I'm doing. If I decide to come back, I'm going to take off and maybe get me an Airbnb or go somewhere. If I don't take off, or if I decide to transfer, go to another job, I think I'm going to, rent a car, drive up to where that location is, put all my stuff in the truck, and do that way. Either way, I'm extremely tired, so I don't know if my eyes look horrible, but I can't even finish this video. I'm going to have to go. So hope I was able to help anybody. If you guys have any questions, list them below in the comments, and I'll try to make a video or reply back to you guys ASAP, because right now I just want to sleep. So y'all be good, YouTube.